Okay, we're live. I haven't done this before, so we'll see how this works. I'm going to work on an etude. I can't pronounce it, it's French. Berbiguier. Um, I'm primarily a sax player that doubles on flute, so I don't need heavy classical chops, but I do like more facility as far as doing solos. So that's the whole purpose of this book. So also I like to improve my reading because I do teach flute and I'd like to get it up to a high school level. So here we are. All right. So, um, oh, I see people can chat on this. Great. All right. So here we go. I'm going to work on the Bear Major number 13 in A. Why? Because I just want to. Okay, so I use a online metronome or metronome online. So the first time through, let's play it relatively slow and see what needs to work. So this is the one in A on page 14, number 13. One, two, three. So that's way for whack. All right, so the third time I make mistakes, I slow it down. So let's put it back at 66. Two, three. You can practice with me if you want. Two, three. It's funny, unless I record these kind of things or I do it with a teacher, I don't notice the unevenness. So this forces me to really pay attention to phrases that are not played evenly. That's better. Now that's not too hard. What I think I'm going to do is divide this etude into thirds. So I'm going to work on just the first third of it, and I'd like to get it up faster. So as you practice in your own practicing, I advise you give yourself short-term goals. Give yourself a real clear, this is what I want to do. All right, and I don't know the recording quality of this. I think I'm going through my, actually, the recording quality is not bad. All right, good. So here's the beginning again, number 13. Two, three. I hear the tone cutting out a little bit between notes. I really tend to push the beat, so I got to hold back on this. That's probably the break point. I should probably break the etude into halves about there. So let me go a little faster here. I'm just working on just the first half of this etude. I think I played these on sax years ago. This is my first time hitting them on flute. No. Also, I have to start getting in, either putting in breath marks or finding where I can catch a breath. I should probably do that. So now I'm up to about 84, I think. Let me see. Yeah, 84. 2, 3. Yeah, I can catch your breath on the last 16th of some of these. So let me put breath marks in here. 2, 3. No, not even. Right there. I can cut that off there if I need to. It's funny, as I play more and more flute, I notice my fingers flattening out. So they're not so much like that, but more like this, which is kind of cool. All right, I'd like to get this up to 100 if I could. I don't know if that's realistic or not. And I will put metronome markings right by it, so next time I come to it, I know how far I got. So once again, 2, 3. Okay, do it again. Now, realistically, if I was working this up for performance, I probably would go ahead and uh, slow it down quite a bit and play it over and over and over again and really attack each thing individually. But today I'm just kind of going over it for the first time. Seriously, I want to play this for my teacher in about a week. So that's what I'm trying to do here. This doesn't say, okay, we've gone 11 minutes. All right, great. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Again. It's funny, you think these things should come so easily, and yet the fingers aren't quite locked in exactly time wise. So that's the hard thing, is getting the fingers going at the right time. Do this again. 2, 3. No. Okay, now let's say I really was going to work on this. I would go back. That's 88. I'd play it at a tempo I could play it almost perfect. So let's put that back at 72. And I'm going to put down that I did this in September, excuse me, August of 2019, and the metronome marking is 72. So that should be a tempo that I know I can do perfectly. Now I want to breathe there, it seems. So I'll move that over. Okay. So the top of page 15, 3. Right there. Take a breath there. On the G sharp, a second stave. Now that's why I marked it for the halfway point of the etude. So that's fairly easy. Let's go up to 80. And I'll put 80 on here so I know I worked on it at that tempo. 2, 3. Well, I put a G natural. the music's not marked there, but that should be all 16ths. Now that's flexibility. So it all right, a little faster. It says forte, so it needs to be louder. And I want to accent the beats as if I were playing without the metronome. So there's two kinds of things to work on. One is the actual phrase itself, and then the second thing is to integrate it with the transition to the next phrase. So it's not enough just to work on the one phrase. You actually have to practice once you get it together to go into the next phrase. Let's try that again. And since I can't do it at 84, let's try 88. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's 88. I think a goal for myself, and I'm a goal-oriented type person. I want to get this up to about 100 before I play it for my teacher a week from tomorrow. So I'm going to turn the metronome off, and I'm going to play the rest of this piece and just look at where it's going to be hard for me. And when I see things like this, I think A major, B minor, A major. I kind of think of the chords I'm playing. That helps me remember fingerings and how to play this. So it's A major, B minor, and then that's an E7, going back to the A. So the B is a lot harder for me than the A. B minor. That's an E7 flat 9. That's a 7 going to second beat. That's about all my fingers can handle in one shot on flute. All right, so this is a practice with Kride. I hope you guys liked it and enjoyed following me around with this etude. I normally for flute work on, I always do overtones, harmonics first, and I'll do tone matching on the different notes, and then I'll play some kind of a long tone exercise. Today, for long tones, I did um, I play a short jazz phrase up chromatically. So high it was like that. So that's the long tones. Then I do some of um, the Machiavellian studies out of the Trevor Y just to work on third fingers. Then for scales, I've been using the this book. The Marchiere, this one. I've been playing the first exercise, and I like that a lot because what it does is it moves me through all keys quickly, and it gives me little cells that I can actually use for improvisation. And then so the method's always the same. It's harmonics, long tones, something that works third fingers, then scale or etude study, scale or chord studies. Then I go to etudes, and then I'm doing this. I'm probably butchering the name. Berbiguier. Yeah, I can't say French. Etudes. Anyway, that's what I'm working on. If you have any comments on better ways to work on something or ways that'll work for you well, I'm all ears. That's wonderful. So you're more than happy to comment. Okay, take care, guys. Welcome to Practice with Kride, Flute Before Sax.